Okay, in today's fun and exciting video, we're going to be looking at algebra and a specific type of word problem. So this word problem involves the sum of three consecutive even integers. Okay, now this also will work for the sum of three consecutive integers, but this is how we essentially set this up. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to do this in blue, let's say. So what we're going to do is we're going to look for keywords here. Okay, so sum, okay, it implies a mathematical operation of addition. Okay, and you have to add three consecutive even integers. Now, how do you write three consecutive even integers algebraically? Well, if we let the first integer be x, the very next integer that is consecutive even coming after x is x plus 2. Okay, so if I start at, let's say, 2, I know the next consecutive even integer will be 4, but that's 2 up from 2. And the next one after 4 is 6, which is 2 up from 4. Okay, now here's the interesting part. What would be the next even integer up from x plus 2? Well, it'd be x plus 2 plus 2. Okay, because I keep adding 2 every single time. Well, 2 plus 2 is just 4. So I can rewrite this as x plus 4. So these are the three consecutive even integers, and these are written algebraically. Algebraically. Okay, and that just means with some variable. Okay, so the sum means I add them up, and it gives me the total. If you see the word is, it actually means equal sign, and it says it's equal to 96. So all I have to do is add up x plus 2, and x plus 4, and that total should be 96. Now, what do I do next? Well, I collect like terms. X plus x is, that's right, 3x. And then 2 plus 4 is 6. And then I have to isolate for a variable. Now, the first step in isolating for a variable is I do opposite operations in the order of subtraction addition first. So I go minus 6 to both sides. The 6's over here on the left side will cancel, and I'll get 3x equals to 96 minus 6, which is 90. And then I have to do opposite operations again. And so I divide both sides by 3, and I end up getting x is 30. So what I found here, folks, is that the first integer is 30. The next integer has to be 2 up from that. So the next one is going to be 32. And the next one 2 up from that is 34. Let's check by adding these three together, shall we? Check. 30 plus 32 plus 34 equals 96. That is precisely the number that I started with. So this is how I would solve a word problem that involves the sum of consecutive integers. In this case, consecutive even integers. I have to write them out algebraically. I have to look for keywords. And then I have to actually apply the math and collect like terms and do opposite operations. We could do another similar example just underneath. Okay, so I can write out, let's see, I can write out the sum of three consecutive odd integers is, let's say, let's say 64 plus 35, 99. Okay, 3 consecutive odd integers is 99. Find the sum. Okay, or find the integers. I could do that exact same problem here. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Now, it says the sum, so again, I'm going to be doing an addition. Okay, this means add. And now it says consecutive odd. Okay, now consecutive odd and consecutive even mean the same thing algebraically, meaning I'll still have x plus 2, and x plus 4. The only difference is the starting point is an odd number, not an even number. So I have 3, and the next odd integer up is 2 up from that, it's 5. And the next integer up from that is 7, 2 up from that. The only difference is where I started from. See, in the previous example, I started with an even integer because I had an even, it was a question about even integers. Here, I've got an odd integer, so I better start with an odd integer. Okay, so if I find x better be odd. If it's not, I screwed up. Okay, so let's look at the sum. Let's add these together, and the total should be 99. Here we go. X plus 2 plus x plus 4 equals 99. So I have 3x plus 6 equals to 99. And then all you have to do is opposite operations. And I get 3x equals 93. Then all I have to do is divide both sides by 3. And I get 31. The next number up from that is going to be 33, and the next number up from that is going to be 35. If I check these, okay, if I add them up, I better get 99, and in fact, I do. If you add the 3's on the outside, you get 9. If you add the digits on the inside, you also get 99. And that's it. That's basically how you'd solve these types of word problems. Now, so the steps are, okay, let me write down the steps. Steps are, step 1, look for keywords. And this is true for any word problem, by the way. Look for keywords. Step 2, step 2 would be set up the equation. And step 3, guys, step 3 is solve. It really is that simple. And I'm going to be doing other types of word problems, something like angles and things like that. But this is just a big intro. This is algebra, and word problems. Okay? And word problems. There you go. All right, guys. Peace.